just God showed me. I see their right hands with a chip inside. I could see it, but it was inside their hands. So when they want to buy it, there was a square, and then they put their hand like this, and then it had teeth, and then you would buy the stuff. It will also say how much you have in your bank, how much you have left in your bank, and how much you spend for this day in this store, and a lot of details. And then I find that there will be no more like phones, like iPad, computer, like gadgets. There would just be a chip in your hand, and then whenever you want, you just summon a blue screen to pop out on your hand with nothing to support it, and then you can just type, do whatever you want you want to do with the gadgets, and then I fast forward in time again to a time where they were burning Bibles, and then God just helped me to remember this verse.
All right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that told me this truth. And peace and salutation, brakathum, to all you sincere Akim, laboring in this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and as you see, the video I just played, all right, the Most High showed, this 11-year-old, okay, which I perceive he might be a Moabite, okay, so-called Chinese, and he was given the vision of the actual, implementation of the mark of the beast, and that's how it's going to be in the near future, in this society. All right, and it's beautiful, man, that you have, the Lord putting the spirit on this little boy to understand end time prophecy, man. How is it that, the Lord made it plain for this 11-year-old to understand the prophecy of the mark of the beast, but you got guys that call themselves prophets or men of the Lord, and they still can't get it. They saying everything under the sun, but what it is, as far as, the microchip, okay, the C-hip. Okay, it's not an embargo. It's not Christianity. It's not dealing with white women. Okay, this is going to be a physical mark that's going to be put in your right hand or your left hand or in your forehead. Okay, and this is the only way you're going to be able to do and make transactions here in this society. Okay, because as you know, all right, the dollar is about to crash. The dollar is about to be obsolete. So the next merge of way how you're going to use currency in this society is basically through this system, this RFID microchip system, okay, which is the mark of the beast. All right. So the little boy was describing that, in order for you to buy or sell, like the scriptures mentioned, when you read Revelation, the 13th chapter, verse 16 on down, it says that you can't buy or sell unless you have the mark. So, the little boy, he was basically seeing, the time where people are going to be, chipped up, and they're going to be, buying things, and they're going to be showing how much you got in your account, in the bank, things like that, man. So, hey, this is a beautiful time that we're in, man, knowing that, we're at the end and the Lord is about to come back. This is a major prophecy, man. Major prophecy. So when this takes place, this is when, the other events are going to take place as well. The time of World War III. Okay. And then after that, the invasion of the angels with Yahweh Shai. Okay. At the forefront. Okay. And, the Lord could possibly put the spirit on heathens too, man. What proved that? What did the Most High do, with Balaam? As far as, Balak, he wanted Balaam to curse the nation of Israel, but Balaam was able to see, that, in the kingdom, as far as we're going to be ruling, to the point that Balaam, he wouldn't curse. He wouldn't curse the nation of Israel. You know, in fact, he wished he was an Israelite. Okay, but the point is that the Lord put gave Balaam a vision. Okay, the same way he gave this little boy a vision, man. All right, but let me get a scripture real quick. This is Joel chapter 2, and we'll start at verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. Okay, because he's the God of the Israelites. All right, which his name is Yahweh. Okay, which means he is. Okay, and his son's name, who the world calls so-called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, which means he's the deliverer. All right, and he's coming back to deliver the elect of the four corners of the earth. The ones that of the elect that are scattered among these other different nations. Okay, and it says, "And my people shall never be ashamed." Okay, who's the Lord's people today? Are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Okay. Collectively, you are the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. And the Lord said in Isaiah the 14th chapter, he would yet choose Israel. Okay. Because, the Lord has not forsaken us. Verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. Okay, and this is exactly what you seeing, concerning this 11-year-old boy. Okay, this young man. Okay, he's seen the vision of the mark of the beast being implemented, and also he's seen where they were burning Bibles, and it's not by mistake, that it's not by coincidence. Let me say that right now they're trying to ban the Bible. Okay, out there in California and other various states. So this is a actual vision that's gonna eventually come to pass, man. All right. So can the Lord put it in a heathen spirit to see certain things? Yeah. All right. Because you have talks of World War III right now. You have people right now having dreams of the end times. Okay. Whether it's World War III, whether it's, America being destroyed. Okay. All right. Martial law. See, these are the things that people are having dreams about, because this is the Lord putting the spirit on certain individuals. Okay, they might not know the scriptures, but because they're being plagued with these heavy revelations. Okay, they have no other way but to speak on these things, man. Okay, but the Lord set up the prophets, the watchmen. Okay, the men of the Lord to break down these visions, man. Okay, and we're the ones that's making it plain to the people. Okay. All right. So let me read on. It says, your young men shall see visions, and that's what you see. All right, concerning this young boy, 11-year-old young boy. Okay. All right. He was seeing the visions of the mark of the beast. Okay. And also upon the servants, upon the handmaids, in those days will I pour out my spirit, which proves that the Lord could give a vision to a heathen, because these other nations, there are servants and there are handmaids. You see, all right. But the point is that the Lord is he's his spirit right now is heavy in the earth, because we're at the end of this thing, man. And you're gonna start seeing a lot of people speaking about certain things, certain events, and the only thing you can say is that that's the Lord that's doing this. Okay, because why? The Lord, everything that the Lord puts out there is not in vain, man. All right, as far as concerning his word. Let me get something real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11. Matter of fact, let me start up at verse 10. It says, "For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." Okay, so this word, all right, the word of the good news, the gospel, is being spread throughout the whole four corners of the earth, man. Okay, and the Lord, once His word go out, all right, it's not going to return onto Him void. You see, it's gonna come to pass eventually. You see, so whether it's a heathen or Jake that gets these revelations, okay, all right, hey, it's all glory is, it's going to go back to the glory to the Father. The glory is going to go to the Father. Okay, you know, so the word of the Lord doesn't go out void, man. Okay, and the Lord said if He doesn't speed up the time, okay, no flesh shall be saved. So that's why these things are you know this thing is really coming into fruition. All right, things are happening so fast, man. As far as how things are moving in the earth, okay, that's all you talking. All you hear is talks about end time prophecy. All right, and you know these people are nervous. They're scared, man. Okay, because you never seen things as far as in this magnitude, as far as these revelations are being revealed, man. And the chariots and so-called UFOs are being uh uh witnessed among many people wondering what are these things, you know but only the men of the Lord can tell you these things, man. We're the ones that could make it plain onto you, man. Okay, you got brothers waking up from the four corners of the earth, man, prophesying, man. Like it tells you in Amos 3, who could but yet prophesy, man. Okay, when you see all these things happening, you see, but we're definitely at the end times, man. And the MOTB, that's going to be the game changer, like the beloved Apostle Tahar always mentions, man. This is going to be the game changer. This is what's going to separate those that were faking it the whole time, all right, and those that were standing firm, and holding on to what we were taught, okay, not trying to, sell out for filthy lucre, but giving that warning out, man. And that's our job as a watchman, to warn the flock, to let them know what's about to take place concerning this, this new technology, all right, this thing that they're about to set up, which this man is going to make it so hard for those that it's not going to be down with this beast system. Okay, that's why we got to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, Scripture says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of thy salvation. All right, the Lord, He's basically having it where we're gonna have to lean upon Him, trust upon Him. Okay, and it's gonna be a thing of you're gonna be tempted. Okay, we're all gonna be tried. We're all gonna be tempted. Okay, let me get that real quick in Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. And it says, Salaki, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also would keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right. So that hour of temptation is near, you see? And, you know, don't be surprised, man, that you hear about an economic collapse. You go to your bank, you're not going to be able to, get money out. Because right now, you know, you have right now it's a a lot of banks are closing. All right. There's a lot of run on the banks, as far as they don't have the money that's in there. Okay. And these people are letting you know that it's about to be a time where everything is going to go digital. CBDC. Okay. And that CBDC is going to eventually be on the microchips. All right. So, yeah, this is the beginning of the end. All right. Eventually, things are going to get to the point where, this man is going to make it so hard for you to survive in this place. Okay. But the scripture is mentioned when you read, let's get that in Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. Right. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, which is the elect, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel in truth. You see? So no longer are we going to rely on the so-called white men, okay? Because the scriptures, that was one of the curses, that we shall go to our enemies for the one of all things. But the Lord is going to make it in these last days where he's going to separate the elect from the 2/3 and the rest of the heathen nations. Okay. Because the ones that are totally against the system, we're going to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahushai and trust in him. All right. Don't worry how you're going to eat. Don't worry how you're going to drink, how you're going to live. All right. The Lord said he's going to take care of us. He's going to protect us during the time of famine, during the time of all hell breaking loose. Okay. So these are the things you have to take and keep in mind. All right. That the Lord is going to take care of us. Okay. But with that, I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, pray that this lesson has been edifying to the hopeful elect. All praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Till the next time I say Shalawam.